Hey y'all, it's your girl Olivia Elaine, and today I'm about to tell you how I plan on making 2026 my best. I have many things that I want to achieve this year, so let me just share a few of those plans with y'all, not only to give y'all a little insight into my mind, but also to keep myself accountable, because imagine me telling y'all I'm gonna do something and then not doing it. That's kind of embarrassing, which, I mean, I've done it before, but this is a little bit more serious, you know? I have it all on my laptop, guys. This big body. Not only do I have a vision board for the year, but I also have kind of a vision map where I plan out every goal that I have on the board, basically. I'm not going to share every goal, but I am going to share enough. First, we have a motto or theme of the year. I actually started doing this last year, and it really helped me a lot when it came to making decisions. Last year, the theme was with love. I just wanted to do everything with love. I needed that reminder to do everything with love, and I already have so much love in me, so who am I to just hold it in and not give it out, right? This year I kind of went back and forth between two possible themes, but I ultimately decided on the theme, and so it begins. Because mark my words, 2025 was the last regular year that I plan on living. 2026 is literally the start of my wildest dreams coming true. While I was making these goals, I unintentionally split them into categories, and I somehow ended up with 9. So we're about to go through those 9. For category 1, we have intellectual, right? So the mind, brain, the stimulation. I have a goal to read at least 12 books a year, so that's 1 book a month. This is the first book that I read in this year, Song of Solomon. I joined the book club I think in October. So I plan on doing the book club books plus some of the books that I want to read on my own. We'll have at least 12 by the end of the year. I used to read all the time for leisure, and then I got to college and I had to start reading. I had to start reading for grades, and I lost the leisure. So I'm glad to be back into that. I also have a goal of less screen time, and what I really mean by less screen time is less doom scrolling. So I plan on replacing that with hobbies, doing research on things that I want to know more information about, and, you know, reading, of course. The last thing in the intellectual category is me becoming fluent in Spanish. I know I've said it so many times, but I actually have time now, okay? I know I won't be 100% fluid, but I will be up there in fluidity when it comes to Spanish. And I'm talking speaking, reading, and writing. Actually, let me go into some details on how I'm making that happen. I am immersing myself in the language. So I've been listening to music in Spanish. I've been watching shows in Spanish. I've just been embracing the Spanish speaking language. I've been watching comprehensive input videos daily, at least 2 videos a day. I'm doing Air Learn daily, which is an app. I'm reading children's books in Spanish. So books like Julie B. Jones, The Magic School Bus. After I read those books, I'm going to write a book report on them in Spanish. I actually got that tip from somebody on TikTok. I'm speaking daily for at least 5 minutes. I'm journaling at least twice a week. And I'm thinking about getting a tutor. I don't know though. We'll see. I probably will end up getting a tutor eventually, just not right now. The next category is fitness, of course. I want to look hot, period. Yeah. I want abs, defined legs, of course. If you know me, you know the legs. It's always gonna be the legs for me, okay? And I might grow my glutes back this year, depending on how I feel. But we don't know. And I also want to increase my stamina. So actually last week, I think that was January. It was the first Monday of the year. I began the habit of running a mile every weekday. So Monday through Friday, I ran a mile and then I did my workout. However, I did notice when I went back to the gym on Monday, because you know Saturday, Sunday was the rest day. When I went back to the gym on Monday and I got on the treadmills to do my mile, I was a little winded. You could tell that I took those 2 days off. I might go from Monday through Friday to Monday through Saturday, and then Saturday I will just run the mile and not do anything extra after. I'll still be weightlifting 3 times a week, and I'll be doing Legree or Pilates twice a week, and I will also be stretching every day because I do want to be able to do the splits. Category 3, we have hobbies. Y'all know my stance on hobbies. They're good for the soul. They're essential for the soul. There are some hobbies that I stopped that I want to get back into, and there are some new hobbies that I want to pick up. I also saw somebody say that they give their hobbies seasons, which is actually very smart, especially for someone like me that wants to do literally everything. You can't do everything at once, so the seasons make a lot of sense. Hobbies that I want to pick back up, we have pole dancing and we have tennis. I already know where to go for the pole dancing, the same studio that I was going to when I first started the hobby. But for tennis, I saw I wouldn't call it a tennis club, but I guess it is a tennis club. I saw them on TikTok. They teach people how to play tennis and they have a community. I guess they meet up maybe every weekend to play tennis. I might join them. And you know, I would say tennis is a warmer season hobby, but girl, I stay in Houston. It's warm one day, cold the next. You never know. Bouquet making is something that I want to get into. Y'all, I love flowers. They are so pretty. And I just really want to learn how to put them together in a better way and just make bouquets and give it to my friends and give it to my family and put them up in my house and just And the last hobby that I want to pursue is tumbling. I have wanted to learn how to tumble since middle school, and I just really need to fulfill that need of my younger self. I really need to find a place out here that does adult tumbling or gymnastics classes. I want that round off, I want that back handspring, I want that tuck, I want that full, I want that layout. I want. And I clearly need a great schedule to be able to do all of these hobbies, because many of these hobbies, actually 3 out of 4 of these hobbies, require me to be active. And that would be a lot on my body and my muscles to be doing my regular workouts plus these hobbies. So I either need a really good schedule or I don't know. I won't be able to know until I get the times and the dates and the places of the hobbies, and then we'll figure that part out. But now we have home life. As you can see, girl, it's time to decorate the apartment. We coming up on a year of being in here. I literally moved in February 2025. It's about to be February 2026. And all we got is furniture. Y'all, it's time to make this house a home. So I will be decorating this year for surely. I love it here. I need to act like it. I also want to host my friends more. I have so many cute things that I think will be so fun. So I do have a goal to host my friends here in my home at least 3 times this year. At least. It's the least I can do. I also want to cook more meals and learn more recipes. Outside of maybe breakfast, I haven't cooked anything other than rice and beans and like tuna or something since Thanksgiving, and even then I only made salmon and green beans. I have so many recipes saved that I just never use. And I actually told my mama the other day that by the end of the year, I'm going to be able to make a 5-course meal. I just need to learn my way around the kitchen, y'all. You know what? If you could read, you could cook, because you can follow that recipe. Now let's talk about appearance. I want to not only keep my hair done, I want to take better care of my real hair. We have fine hair that breaks off easily. I need to establish a hair care plan and routine to get my hair healthier, stronger, and just growing more. Or not more, but better. You know, healthy. I don't plan on stopping the relaxers. However, we can get it as healthy as we can with the relaxer. I want to upgrade my wardrobe. My clothes bore me, and I'm realizing the reason that I feel like I never have anything to wear is because I don't like anything in my closet anymore. I wouldn't say anything, but a lot of the pieces in my closet are pieces that I no longer enjoy. We need new clothes, we need new shoes, we need new accessories. We definitely need some more sunglasses. Y'all know sunglasses are my holy grails. Also, y'all, I love a nasty heel, but you wouldn't be able to tell looking in my closet. I don't see not one nasty heel in there. I want to improve my makeup skills, of course, maybe through a class, maybe through YouTube University, maybe through both. We shall see. Also want to learn how to pose. I never know how to pose when I take my pictures. It's honestly so annoying. If it's not the body looking awkward, the face ain't posed right, or the hands looking weird. I just need to learn how to pose better. The next category is content. I want to gain 1,000 YouTube subscribers. I have 33 right now. We can get to 1,000 by December 31st, 2026. I've been thinking about going from posting once a week to twice a week, and I honestly think I'll be able to manage it pretty well. I just need to plan ahead. I want to post more short form content on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. I've always had the excuse of coming up with short form content ideas is challenging, and I'm coming to realize that, like I said, was an excuse. I just didn't want to do it. I would like to post at least 2 short form videos a week. I want to improve my filming setup and editing skills. I want to finally publish my blog. Right now I am stuck in the design phase. I cannot get the website to look the way I want it to. I have the vision, I just don't know how to execute it, and I keep looking up videos, but I don't know what it is exactly that I want. I don't know what to call it to be able to look it up. So I'm really getting nowhere when I try to do the research, but hopefully I have it up by my birthday. At this point I'm just gonna have to find somebody who designs websites. I also want to post more on Instagram. People say Instagram is dead, and I understand why they say that. However, we made it dead. I realized that I don't post on my feed anymore because I've gotten in the habit of, oh, this is a story post and this is a feed post. But at this point, everything is a feed post. There was a time where I was posting straight BS and I was having a ball. I need to start posting on Instagram the way I post on my Pinterest. Now we have the finance category. Talking about money is, you know, but oh well, we live in a world where we need money to live. Of course, I want to be more financially stable and secure, so I'll be opening a high yield saving account and a Roth IRA. I want to make 5 figures a month. Bold, but possible. I do have some student loans that I want to start paying off. I did just graduate, so I do still have time until they start accruing interest, but I want to start knocking that balance down. Yeah, I just don't want to have to worry about money. That's all it boils down to. Let's not worry about money. Category number 8 is travel. I want to take at least 6 trips this year, and I need at least one of those trips to be international. I've never done a solo trip, but I do think I would do great. The 9th and final category is called other because I couldn't think of another name for it. We have procrastinate less, be more organized, be more disciplined, be more audacious. Y'all, I just need to put myself out there more. It's people right now doing things that I want to do because they have more audacity than me. We should all be more audacious. Lean more into my creativity. Y'all, I am more creative than I give myself credit for, and I just really need to lean into it. I feel like growing up, we're taught that creative is art, like being able to paint or draw, or even like poetry, being able to sing, dance. It's never just, I don't know. I feel like we're not properly taught how wide creativity is considered. Volunteer and give back more often. I don't think I volunteered as much as I wanted to last year, so this year I'm making it a point to volunteer more and, like I said, give back. And the last thing I have in this category is to stop cussing so much. Unfortunately, I do have a potty mouth. I just need to get a handle on that. But yeah, y'all, those are all of the goals that I have for 2026 that I wanted to share with y'all. I am very excited for this year. It's going to be a great one, guys. It is really going to be a great one. It's not going to be a straight line. I already know. That's just not how life works, and it's definitely not how my life works. But overall, it's going to be a great year. It's going to be a fruitful year. It's going to be a blessed year. It's going to be a favorite year. It's going to be a year, y'all, and I'm excited. I truly just need to stay the course, be disciplined, and don't lie to myself. Stick to my word. I saw a TikTok that said, don't give yourself a choice. So I don't have a choice. I can't wake up and say, do I really want to go to the gym? You're going. You don't have a choice. I'm sorry. You don't have a choice. I would love to hear some of your 2026 goals, so feel free to put them in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and come back for more. Bye, y'all.